What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Tales of Arise. We are here in the uh, what's the name of the city? Can I get the map? Vicent? Not actually sure. I keep wanting to say Visnant, but that's not right. Curious about what I'm wearing? Oh, I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. Dohalim? I'm not sure. Oh, nice playing this game when I don't have a time crunch. Well, that's not technically true. I have lunch on the way. So I'm dear God, I hope they call me instead of leaving it outside. Ordered hot wings.
Somebody's asking for help.
It's like 17 degrees outside. If they just leave them at my front door, I'm going to be pissed. I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. It attacks even Zoogles. Now, that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot. You could say when everyone's just about given up on it.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed. You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Treslita Highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in and causes trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. And it's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have the bounty ready for the time we get back. Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Okay, so that means go fight the giant, the dragon. Okay,
what are you
sweet.
Gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Yeah, okay. I just got a message. Apparently, I think my food's getting delivered in about 20 minutes. So. And all those people move here? Dad says the people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you? Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cislodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, well, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. God, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know. I think they're pretty good. I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in this place on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to produce what I need once more? Back up a little. What was this you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat. So you did steal the recipe is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Zizlodia and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? And we'll see what we can do.
Yes.
There's a ranch. You should go there. I already know there's a ranch. You can visit yourself. I can't sneak off with a cow. You're talking about stealing a cow. Don't take too long.
Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top secret palace recipe, okay?
There's a surprise.
Oh, Xion. Xion. Can I go out this direction, or is this blocked off for us for story reasons? Nope, can't go out there yet. You know, while I'm just kind of running around, or as I'm about to run out and grab all these ingredients, let me make a small channel announcement. I'm probably going to be making it through probably the next video in every series. At least the ones that I'm thinking about, or that aren't already pre-recorded. Does that make any sense? Either way, something you're probably going to hear for a little bit. Going forward, I'm making a slight change to my schedule. Most people probably won't even notice, you know, but it's just the way I am. I'd rather say it to that one person who knows that I upload. I try to. Those pigs are awesome. That I try to upload every day, starting, 4 videos starting at 10 in the morning, going to 4 in the afternoon in 2-hour increments. So, 10, noon, 2, and 4. I'm pushing that back a little bit just because of my my class schedule and everything right now. Oh my gosh, look, the kitties are gonna fight the mouse.
You better not come back. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, I just due to my schedule, I'm pushing my the timing my uploads back a couple hours, so the following livestock have reached maturity. Cool. So yeah, I'm pushing shit back just a hair. So the first video every day is going up at noon, and then running noon, 2 o'clock, 4, and 6. And note that is my time, which is Central U.S. That's
Somebody's asking for help.
That is the times that I am talking about.
It'll be too hard to deal with.
I understand your concerns, sir, but we've got our hands full with other matters. We'll try to take care of it as soon as we can get to it. We appreciate your patience. As soon as you can. I can't afford to wait. Don't you understand? Everybody's going to be in deep trouble if you don't get on this. What's the problem? Sounds like he's dealing with a serious situation here. You could say that. My farming equipment's all ruined. Band of Zoogles are behind it. Pesky varmints. They're using Earth Astral Energy, or whatever you call it, and making the metal on my equipment rust up. And I can't fix rusted equipment. How am I supposed to harvest my crops now? If it's just Zoogles you're dealing with, can't the Renans here scare them off? These ones are untamed. Even the Renans are helpless to do anything about them. If something ain't done soon, the yield of my fields is going to get worse, or is going to be worse than awful. I don't know what the hell. I'm skimming through here. Menancia might be doing well these days, but that's down to the farmers like me who help maintain our food supplies. I can definitely understand why this is a big problem, yeah? I know what it's like to have to go without food. You do too, right, Law? Yeah, things get pretty miserable when you go hungry. I'm pretty sure plenty of people in this realm remember what it's like all too well. I don't want to have to see them suffer through that again.
Got it.
Why don't you let us take care of these Zoogles? We can't just stand by and let people starve. You do that? You're a literal lifesaver. I just hate that the guard and armored soldiers aren't handling it like they should. And when people's ability to eat is at stake, you can't sit around waiting for people to act. Law's right, we'll fix it. You wait here while we get rid of these Zoogles. God damn. I had my last class a couple hours ago.
Go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment?
Beats me. Let's just focus on ensuring they don't make matters any worse.
By the way, why do you keep looking over yourself?
Huh? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it.
He's worried that his armor's gonna rust, isn't he? What was I saying? No, I had a class earlier today, and I was sitting. Totally lost my train of thought. Shit. We were making cables.
Out of our way!
Take this!
You got company! Gemini Aqua! Lightning Orb!
So, so I'm sitting.
Take this!
It's a duel of the arts! Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
Flying free!
Do it!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Mirage! Slide! Take this!
Who wants to die next? We next right now! Mega Ray! Glimmer Prophecy!
Ah, crap.
Here I come!
Here I
We managed to pull through.
So yeah, like I was saying, we were making cables in that class, and my freaking fingers are killing me right now. I'm not made for such delicate work. Holy shit.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Right, here goes! No escape!
I'm on! Raging Cascade!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! In here!
No escape!
Evil!
Sorry, if you're wondering what the hell, why did I just yell holy shit? My,
All yours!
I just got a message that the guy's coming. Yeah, the guy's like outside with my food.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to... Right, here goes!
Glacier Spear! Pierce evil! This one's mine!
Go get him! Lightning can
I'm on, take this!
If they rush me, we gotta jump for cover, okay? Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! There! Dragon
My fists are crushing it out there.
All right, guys. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go get my food. That was a good lunch. Gotta say, man, I was surprised how fast they got my food here. I mean, I ordered it just past the top of the hour. Ordered just past the top of the hour, and it was supposed to get here quarter till. Got here half past.
You sense one of your pals?
I was pretty impressed, because usually usually if I'm ordering food from there, they take a little longer. He sensed an owl. I would like to know where the owl is.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Here! Come one, come all.
In here.
Take this. You're finished. Mega Sonic Thrust.
Mega Ray. What's in these wings? Feel it.
You're mine. It's over. Take this. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
You're
on.
Eat this.
Did
It's amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to.
Rinwell learn a new skill?
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry.
Looks like we won.
What was that Rinwell? Because it zoomed in on Rinwell, so usually that means we have a new skill. Okay, that's kind of cool. But I'm keeping these equipped because they can be used with her, as far as I understand, because the little cane means it's a spell. Not these, which I think are, yeah, attacks. Yeah. These are attacks. These are arts. Yeah. So yeah, I'm keeping these because they all have the, I can use the magic charge with her. Alright. Not sure what new thing she learned.
Doesn't even connect to Vicent.
Nope.
Good amount of tomatoes. See you, Mr. Owl.
Look, Hoodle. One of your buddies.
Beep, 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 beep. What did I want to check? Artifacts. Discover more owls. Wait for the man to pick clothes. Take out the great dragon. I need beef. Okay. So essentially, I need to wait till
I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Oh, does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
Yeah, I was waiting on, I'm kind of waiting on my cows at the farm to reach maturity so I can get some beef from them. Head out here, grab these last couple
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
earth things. I don't know what the hell to call them. Earth and mass.
It's over.
Not on my watch.
Eat this!
Do it. Take that, Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
That's the last of the Zoogles that were ruining the farm equipment.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Huh?
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle.
It's on!
Here I come!
Mega ray.
You're finished! Crumble! Take this! Stardust! I'm
Wind astral energy.
I'll take you all on!
I'm not sure why. There we go.
Take this! It's over!
We're doomed! Doomed!
Pull it together.
Oh, shut up.
I'm calm.
No escape! Pierce! Lunarongo! Pay for that! You're mine! You're finished! Start up! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Take this! It's over!
I was overconfident.
Here!
I just realized I don't have anything that can revive anyone. And with Shion being down, that's not good.
Here! Megasonic thrust!
Gale Force!
You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Stardust!
Breath! Photon dance in the wind!
You're mine! You're finished!
Light astral energy!
No escape! Swallow blade!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Take this!
Lightning
You're
attack!
finished! Severing wind!
Light astral energy!
Yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Light astral energy! Lightning condemned! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Yeah, if I don't have,
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
what was I about to say? If I don't have anything to revive anybody, yeah, it's, probably not a good plan to sit and fight that guy.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Especially if, Shion gets knocked down. She's the only one with a revival spell.
Okay!
What's the situation with the Zoogles? You can rest easy. We got rid of every last Zoogle around here that was giving you trouble. Wonderful. Now I can finally repair all my damaged equipment. I've got to hurry and get everything running again so I can resume my harvesting. Can't let anybody in the realm go hungry after all this. I hope you're not forgetting about us when you say that. Definitely not. Thank you all so much for stepping up. I'm just happy to see Menacea's dining tables will still be full of food. Man, nothing like the risk of a food shortage to make sure we get the job done. Oh, yeah, but everything's okay now. Hey, Alphen, is it just me or were you a little preoccupied with something else? What makes you say that? I noticed you kept looking all over yourself for some reason. Oh, that, well, remember what the farmer said about the Zoogle making all metal rust? Yeah, why? I was afraid of what might happen to my armor and sword if we didn't do something. Right, because it's all metal, huh? Yeah, if all my equipment rusted, I wouldn't be able to fight. You'd be worried too, right? Don't tell me you were in it mostly because you didn't want your stuff to go to waste.
Really?
Yeah, you've got to be kidding me. Hey, I'm just as shocked as you are. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't want A, his nice armor to go to waste, and B, you don't want a rusty sword. I see what's going on. No judgment. Oh, dude, the baby cows. Awesome. I got pork, got beef. Now we can bring those materials to the foodie. Oh, god damn it, I keep pressing circle to interact with things.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I keep pressing circle to interact with things because I'm playing One Piece Odyssey. And it's the exact opposite. X is jump, circle is interact. And in this game, it's circle is jump, X is interact. Which I like the way this game works better. But, you know, you're playing one. Or, you know, you're playing both, and there's going to be some crossover. Well, it's about time. In that case, I'll need you to follow this recipe. Here, and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet? Sorry, Law. It says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours. 5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick. If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you can forget about having any.
Great!
Alright, looks like it's done now. Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age of cooking we live in. And it doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well, why don't you try some next, Law? Sure, I'll have some. Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and the veggies, it gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor. These veggies, too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make a really nice complimentary side dish. Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordano, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes. God, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf, flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next insight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely. I get it, I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes!
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisine. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Freak.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
I love Shion. She's got such tsundere energy, but she's also kind of a goofball, and I really like it. Okay. So we've got these going on. Let's go. Okay, I can't really. What's the main goal right now? I made a miscalculation. I ate a big lunch. Now I'm sleepy.
With a roof over our
Heal HP after battle is an S. Ooh. Not really. Nobody cooks this one. Or nobody can mess with its effect or anything. Law, growing boy. Unleashes a forward thrusting barrage of kicks. Increases boost gauge. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take those. I'll take Devastation and... What was the other one that I picked up? Increase weak point damage. There we go. Yeah, sure. Restore AG on enemy defeats. And extend her over limit. Reduced art casting time. Do we have any life bottles? Yes, we do. There we go. Just doing the usual checks. I mean, what are we supposed to be doing here? Dan's running. Decide to investigate around town. Okay, where have we not been in town yet? Been down around that way. Been down there. I think this is really the only direction we haven't gone.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Wait, which way's the quarry? Okay, so that's the woods. I'm gonna guess the quarry is over this way. Ooh, are we gonna see the dwarves? I doubt it. I'd like to see it, though. It'd be funny.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. I think I was nicer than my boss when I asked for a day off. Oh, I'm not feeling well.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
Usually I just get judged silently.
Actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Well, I mean, when your leader doesn't think of them as above anyone or isn't just a gigantic gaping anus, I mean...
Halt!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
Just Kisara?
I love
No
her.
last name would make you a Danan.
Super pretty.
Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldermenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. we'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's not
It's the same old wall.
really what a whatever.
Just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
Is it?
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
I mean, in a meritocracy, sure. I mean, you know, the most capable or whatever would be the one in charge, and that's why everybody respects the person listened to. It's not just a simple, well, they're in charge, I listen to them. It's not what a meritocracy really is.
I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danons have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Ah, you see what I've been thinking of, Alphen.
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Never mind, Alphen was making a different point. Sorry, I was distracted by my phone. No, I was making a similar point, which is,
I guess that
well,
towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's
it's
dangerous to go
one of
inside?
those.
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
You know, there's still they're still completely under the control of the Renins. It's just a matter of what's the term? It's better than it was before, so we're just not gonna worry about it. Go give him Fang Bolero. Got a new. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to thought. Yeah, I don't remember. Did they change her face from the demo into the main game? This character, because her face is so much prettier in this than I remember. She's. I mean. I know, really, AJ, you're just going to talk about how hot she is, but no, I mean, she is really pretty. Like, I mean, like, Shion's pretty, but she is really just almost stunning to look at. Like, she just grabs my eye. Lord Dohalim is currently busy reporting as such. Blah, blah, blah. Once preparation is complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur.
Really? That's humbly?
But
Like,
where are my
really
manners?
cool arm?
I'm
Whatever.
the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe not.
You know, we're getting all these close-up shots of the face, and this is something that I've really noticed in a lot of the Tales games that I've seen people play. I really like the way they do characters' eyes. How it is a 3D rendered model. It's very colorful. It's very bright. You know, I love everything about this art style. But then when the eyes are almost painted. They're very watercolory. They're just very striking and just nice to look at. You know, you get a little bit of that too with the eyebrows. It's a really nice style that they have.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Ah, nice sketch,
In the
Law.
sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Ren and Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Okay. I mean, I think Law made a good point that, I mean,
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
Of course, once I start trying to talk, the dialogue starts again.
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
For what? Defending himself? What was he supposed to do? And did he kill him? Looked like he just gave him a nice bonk. I never understand with JRPGs.
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
So as I was saying, I mean, Law I think is more correct. I mean, at the end of the day, the Danans are still subjugated.
Look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Okay, as I was trying to get at, is that at the end of the day, the Danans are still being subjugated by the Renans here. You know, Alphen's like, oh, Ren and Danan coexistence. That's actually kind of nice. I'm like, it's coexistence, but it's coexistence under someone else's foot. I'm not a super big fan of it myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's better than other lords, but he doesn't see them as equal. You know,
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
There you go.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
I mean, it's not that complicated. It's kind of what I'm getting at here. And more
So that was
conversations.
Lord
I want to make this point so we can close out,
Sure
because
is
we're
something.
running a little long.
Definitely
I think.
not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal. But he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
Exactly.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Right, but that's kind of my point. What Law said in that other one, you know, no matter what, the Renans still aren't free. That's true. I mean, yeah, being compensated for what you're doing is better than out and out slavery. Yeah, you're more productive because people have something to work towards. They can earn a living. They can, you know, pay their own way. That helps people. You know, it's the concept that when people have a job, they have something that they see kind of fulfilling and a goal to achieve. Yeah, their work output goes up. Again, it's why I prefer capitalism over something like communism. I think it just stuff like that breeds stagnation, while capitalism, for its flaws, still, you know, like I said, it's not a perfect system. Nothing is, but I think it's the best goddamn one we got. But that's kind of, but still, at the end of the day, in this system, is it better than the other realms? Sure. Is it what you want? No. Because they're still under the boot. And not under the boot of, oh, well, he's my employer, or, you know, that, again, a lot of the communists want to say, oh, you're under the boot of your employer, or whatever. I'm like, well, yeah, but I also can quit my job and go do something else. I mean, I could start my own thing. I could do whatever. That's what, now I'm getting into the weeds here. But I think you understand what I'm getting at. All right, guys. I gotta close out here. We're running long, and I'm getting sleepy from all this chicken wings I ate. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back later this afternoon. I did just get a message that I do have to do something a little later tonight. So hopefully we'll still have another 2 videos for you guys later today. If not, I'll we'll pick up tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. See you in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.